Good morning guys, welcome to Wednesday's free racing tips video. Hope that you're all doing well this morning and looking forward to what's a really good day of racing actually. Mainly the highlight of today comes from Chester, the start of their 3-day May meeting and the Chester Cup today. You're going to see the big trainers, big yards, some big name horses in action at this unique course where it can sometimes be a little bit tough to pick winners, but I think sometimes people are even put off a little bit too much by the kind of the draw and the uniqueness of the track and the fact that there's a sharp bend after the stalls most of the time. I do still think you can find some good price horses there, and actually our premium tip does go there today. But yeah, Chester, 3 days of live action on Channel 4, which is going to be really good. And we also race today from Kelso, Brighton, Uttoxeter and Chelmsford City. Those last two meetings take place this evening. So plenty of action as always. It's a really busy time of the year we really enjoy, and hopefully we can continue a decent winning a run. As yesterday, Chevalier, our premium tip, one like the odds suggested it should, to be honest, was tipped up the night before at 9-4 to gold members. Was then there was a little bit of rule 4, which meant that 9-4 actually paid around 2-1, but the horse was backed into 11-8 by the morning and went off odds on. And to be honest, we backed in. We never really looked to be in any doubt of winning that one. Unfortunately, with the amount of rain that fell last night, the Little Earner and another Lucky 15 horse, they were both declared non-runners, so it was just that premium tip really for us yesterday. But good to have that winning, and we go for a PT hat-trick today. Hopefully we can do that. So yeah, looking forward to the action, and we're going to start off today by looking at that premium tip, which goes in the 240 at Chester. And our tip here is Diamonds and Rubies, and that's currently around about the 2-1 mark. Diamonds and Rubies in the 240 at Chester. Trainer Aidan O'Brien has a really good record in this race actually. I think he's won it 3 times, and I think this could be a golden opportunity for his horse to do the business this afternoon. Sure to enjoy conditions and this step up in trip. It's perhaps not the strongest renewal of this listed race, to be honest, and I think the 2-length defeat in Listed Company last time out for this horse could be the best form on offer. Aidan O'Brien's got his yard in good form now. I think his horses just tend to need a run or two, and he's sometimes a bit of a man to avoid in kind of March and April, but now we're into May. I think his yard is really starting to hit the heights. Ryan Moore's on board, and I think that's just an excellent decision from O'Brien to get the best jockey in the world, in my opinion, on his side in his stable. They're a powerful duo, and I think Diamonds and Rubies will take all the beating here at Chester. Has a good draw and should go well. So that's today's premium tip there in the 240. Today's Little Earner, that goes in the 445 at Brighton, and our tip here is World Record. Now this horse was at 8-1, sorry, when tipped up last night. It's currently a 6-1 shot. I think there have been a couple of non-runners unfortunately, but still 6-1, decent enough value on this horse. It might be that you want to go with a small win bet on this one, and I do think this horse is worth another look actually, after trying to make all last time out, and although perhaps looking beaten at the time, was just knocked onto the rail, and that kind of helped. And then it was actually quite a wise move from the jockey. They realised that that was a bit of bad luck, and didn't give the horse a hard time, eased down, and yeah, although perhaps looking a little bit one-paced and perhaps not looking as though he's going to go on and win, you can't help but think that that was a big inconvenience, and the horse would have finished quite close. But yeah, worth another look here off what could be a decent mark. Has actually been dropped a couple of pounds for that run, and I think this shorter trip is going to be ideal for the horse. I think it's going to be one where he'll look to dominate, and you think he'll go from the front. And at 8-1 last night, I thought that price was too big. The market seems to agree. 6-1 I still think is a fair price about this horse, World Record, who does have some good form in the book and should go well, I think, off this mark there in the 445 at Brighton. So that's today's premium tip and Little Earner. Lucky 15, that's up on the side for you. freeracingtips.co.uk/get lucky 15. We do actually have a Lucky 15 horse in the Chester Cup, so I'm not going to share my thoughts with you on the Chester Cup for today, but you can go on to freeracingtips.co.uk, click on the big races category, and you will see my preview there. And of course, as the week goes on, you'll see my previews for the other big meetings as well, so do check onto that if you want to see what I fancy in the Chester Cup. But for now, thank you for watching today's video. Let's hope for a profitable Wednesday. I'll speak to you all a little bit later on. Thanks and bye bye.